What's going on, everybody? Doug Lane here, Fast Lane Car Care, and I want to show you this frameless window I've tinted. So a lot of like the bigger shops, they use computer plotters, where basically a machine cuts out their pattern for them. They don't have to cut it themselves. They don't have to really do any measuring. They just put in what kind of car they have, what, all the make, model, all that, and the software spits out what it's supposed to be. So there are some problems with that, especially on the frameless windows. Because there's no seals to hide behind on a frameless window except for on two sides technically, which I'll show you in a second. And so usually, I don't know, I hand cut everything. I think you get a cleaner result, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this line. Look how clean and crisp this line is. Cut a little bit extra right here for the corner because it's going to rub on that door seal, so you just nice and look at just nice and crispy all the way across. Nice even gap depending on how you look at it, because this glass is beveled. So here's the two sides I'm talking about. So you want to get your tint in this seal and in this seal, so you have no light gaps. So with a normal window, you have three sides. This side here would be, would have a seal in it. So if you have little imperfections from the machine, whatever, they're going to be hidden, except for on this top edge, which a lot of times you can cut generous. The machine will cut a little extra on the bottom here, and then you can shave this top edge, which to me, it just, if you have to go through all this hassle, as expensive as these machines are, they're about $5,000 minimum. That's for a cheap one in a very small size. Then $5,000 and you still have to hand cut sometimes. It just doesn't make sense to me. So this is, I'm mobile, so this is how I tint all my cars. I hand cut everything. It's a little bit slower, but the results are typically a lot better as far as the cleanliness of the cuts and stuff. Now I will say on my tint strip, on my strips, like up in here, and if you look on the inside, yeah, it's not going to be a perfectly straight cut. Obviously, I'm not a machine, I do it by hand, and it's where nobody's ever going to see it anyway, unless you're really looking for it. I don't make a big deal about it. But on my windows, on my frameless windows, man, especially on the frameless ones, I just want it crisp, clean, just nice and just even. No, man, just like nothing. Just got some fingerprints on it, but like you can't even tell, like it's right here, it's right on that beveled edge. I mean, it's just right against it. So it's not, if you go like this and it catches, that's how you know you're past the bevel, past the groove. I'm right in that groove. I'm right in the sweet spot. And that's how I like it. So thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on another video. One of these days I'll set up the tripod and I'll show you start to finish how I do this. When you're out at other people's shops, you're out on the job, you're out on the clock, so to speak. It just adds extra time and stuff like that. And I just don't like to be tied up at other people's, places for a long time. And setting up the camera and doing these videos, that adds to it. But anywho, see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.